Beat it up.
Like I love sports, but the only downside of it is I feel like it's a little bit slavey. You know what I'm saying? Like the control that they have, and you know what I'm saying, all of this, that, and the third, whatever. That's another topic.
There's no way sports is slavery, all right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
when
is.
a slave get paid $50 million to dunk a basketball, son, you let me know, man. All right?
That's
It's
the
whole
point.
Same thing as anything else, man. It's the same thing as telling the kid, you live in my house, you go by my rules. It's the same thing. Somebody owns some shit, you work for them. That's it.
But guess what? In some of those houses, when you do that, you live in my house, you go by my rules. Some of them houses
niggas say, well, then I'm out.
Know what I'm saying? Some of that too, but some of those houses have more lenient rules. Some of those houses
right.
are guilty of child abuse.
And listen, so that tells you what kind of people certain people are. People say, I'm getting this money, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna stay here. And some people gonna say, yo, this money ain't worth it. So it's up to the people. It's not, yo, these people are slaves.
I know, but
it's up to the people.
I still
you want to put money above your integrities and your morals.
Now, I feel you, bro. But that's what capitalism is as a whole. It's the system we live in, bro. And people are gonna cope and roll with whatever they do, with whatever options they feel they have. They're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that don't mean that it ain't.
It's like right now, Rock. You can choose to live off the grid and don't deal with none of this shit right now. Live off the grid. Nobody gonna do that though.
Nah, but hold on. First of all, I did do that for a while to a certain extent. Like, but what I'm saying is this: like, if I do that, life is gonna be made very uncomfortable for me, and the system is set up that way. Like, it's like no, you disagree with us, shit gonna be rough for you, and that's intentional.
But you know what?
It's intentional.
I don't think it's easy living as, let's say, just Jay-Z or somebody. I don't think it's easy living that life either. Because I think you got to do a lot of stuff for people, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
So it's a fine medium. You gotta find the fine medium.
Yeah, because
like somewhere in the middle
way. That would be more comfortable. But
like, bro, you know what the hardest thing for me moving to Arizona was?
What?
Taking my daughter away from her friends. That was the hard. Like, I cried doing that shit. Like, when we let like little Rock Red got a niece, right? It's one of his nieces was Raquel's best friend, right? That's the only Chastity, my mom's, and the twins are the only people Raquel remembers from New York, right? When we first moved, we used to let Chastity and Raquel speak on a FaceTime every once in a while. We stopped because it broke all of our heart. The kids would cry, we would cry, all of that shit. Money don't solve that. So I'm saying, like, when I speak about shit like me being like how the Clippers did Blake Griffin, and I'll be like, they just auctioned off a slave for nothing after they told him this, that, and the third, and we like, they rich, that shouldn't be no problem.
But that guy actually was an asshole and actually was racist and all that stuff.
Was he? The Clippers do, yeah.
Donald Sterling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That guy actually was what you were saying.
So he was really auctioning off niggas.
You don't care.
You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like,
that's what I was gonna say. Have y'all seen Colin Kaepernick's joint?
No,
I haven't, not yet. I'm going to watch it.
He talks about how the whole sports system is set up in a slavey type of situation. Like, one of the first things that they show is them standing up on an auction block or whatever in slaves, and then all of a sudden they morph into like how they're standing there getting picked apart by the different coaches and stuff, saying, yeah, he's a strong fellow. And
this is what I don't like. We all know this shit, but still do it.
I know, son. Look, we all know the food we eat poison, but we eat it anyway. What choice do we have? We haven't figured out. We ain't learned how to grow our own shit yet.
It is a choice you have.
You do.
You don't have to go into the arena and be a gladiator. You don't have to, because that's all this shit is.
No, you're
except
right.
they're paying you millions of dollars.
You absolutely right about that. But what I'm saying is,
it's like voluntary slavery.
This is all I'm saying. Really, is these people love to do this shit. So don't get mad and say this is like this when you doing something you love since a little kid, man. The way it is the way it is. We already know the way it is.
Now, well, you know,
actually, now that you say that,
they don't always know the way it is.
Now that you say that, though, it likens itself to the music industry. Niggas love to rap.
I was just about to say that. Thank you.
Right.
And then niggas getting them deals, and then wishing that they was. Yeah.
And it's worse in the music industry because they need 50 grand, and that's not 50 million.
Look, a lot of times people take a calculated risk. Like, I mean, a lot of times we don't know the risk we taking. Like, people be just blinded by the lights, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But in this day and age, we've heard so many stories of dudes getting robbed and fuck, you know, and effed over in their contracts and this, that, and the third. It's the norm. People should. But at the same time, people be like, what else can I do? Like, people don't know. Like, people be so, like, you know why I rap? I rapped so good and so long was because I didn't think I knew how to do anything else. Turns out I can do a lot of other shit.
But you loved it.
No, but you
loved it.
No, you're right. But you know why I loved it? You know why? Like I said this many times. Nigga,
because that was what you was good at.
You know what I was good at.
Listen.
You don't love the rap business.
Let me finish, right? A kid asked me what made me start rap. Why did I choose it? I was like, I wasn't good at nothing. It was the first thing I did where somebody was giving me high fives, oohs and ahs, and told me I was good at. You understand what I'm saying? As a kid, as a human being, you feed off of that. You understand what I'm saying? It helps your energy and this, that, and the third. Like, yes, you're right. And you're right. I don't love the music business, but you know how long it took, like when I stopped signing to labels, it took me up until 15 minutes ago before I figured out how to get money without that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's either bite that bullet, hope it don't kill you, or hope you don't bite nothing and die from starvation. For some people, when they don't have the options presented to them, they ain't in the front of, you know, when you feel like you under, you know, the rock, everything, the world is on, you can't see that good. You might not see all your eyes.
Y'all guys don't feel like that with everything though. It's like if you go get a job, it's the same thing.
It is. But I feel like that. Why you think?
For way less money.
Why do you think I told? Why you think I told? Like why you think our producer is one of my loved ones, is my fucking daughter's mother. You understand what I'm saying? Like family, because you working for these dudes, this, that, and they treating you like shit. I'm like, listen, we could get money here. 15 minutes ago, I found out a way to get money without the establishment, and I'm like, come on. Why you think Kyrie was like, yo, we start our own league? Right,
that's what niggas really do.
And I don't think you know how to, but it's a way how to.
There's enough money. There's enough money from enough to do it.
Not only that, they got all the talent. When you take the talent,
my niggas, my brothers, every time Kyrie talked about that, what they do? Like, we sitting here, three brothers, like, they got the talent, they got the money, they got the la, they got the whatever. Nigga Shaq he owned 155 fat guys, not fat guys, restaurants. These dudes got money. Yeah. Whatever it is, like, they got bread, they could do it. But soon as Kyrie start talking about it, the whole establishment ridicules him. They ridicule him. They make him seem like a complete idiot. And
that's because they got the that is planned.
They doing what they supposed to do though.
They're trying to protect their own. They're trying to protect their own interests.
Right, exactly. Not only keep control. Once that happens, their money stops. So they doing what they gotta do to keep control and keep their money. Because once that happens, picture you got something and you take all the talent. You be like, all right, y'all keep this stuff. Keep the NBA. Yeah. You take all the talent.
Everybody's gonna leave.
Start treating niggas fair. And maybe you could keep some of the talent too.
Listen, with all the talent, you know what you could do? You could go play in the park and bring cameras and people will watch it.
Right.
Yep.
You could go play it everywhere and people
will watch it. Look at how big the Big Three did.
Don't nobody care about cat. Don't nobody care about cashiers for losing their job. Don't nobody care about when shit progresses, nobody gives a fuck about who loses. Don't nobody care that CDs ain't worth shit no more. The game changed, nigga. It is what it is. Adapt. We always the ones that gotta adapt. Why they can't adapt once?
Yeah. Look at how good the Big Three did this last year.
You know what I'm saying?
Killing the game.
And not only that, like the NBA is kind of a monopoly, man.
I know.
Like I've been looking at I've been doing the knowledge on like wrestling lately. Vince McMahon was a monopoly for so long. He always tried to keep that shit to himself. Now, do you know it's like 3 or 4 different wrestlings out?
I heard Master P.
I stopped watching wrestling. I found out it was fake.
The AEW is Master P.
No, somebody said that. I think they said, man, I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But they said Master P got, or whoever this rapper is, somebody got their own wrestling league, and Little Scrappy is a wrestler in it. Little Scrappy
that don't sound far-fetched. That don't sound far-fetched. It sounds like something Master P would do. Master P is a serial entrepreneur. I can imagine him coming out with wrestling.
Yeah, that's but yeah, like it's options. It's a lot of things out there that we could do that we just never knew we could do. You understand what I'm saying? And people we just conditioned to think that the way that it is the only way it could be. When every day they changed it, they flipped the script on us and show us something new. You know what I mean?
The easy way.
You find out about a law, they'll change it on you.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, that was last year.
That was last year. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Listen, we gotta wrap up this session. For you know what I'm saying? Do you guys have any petty?
Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.